Manawaker Studios Flash Fiction Podcast is supported by patrons on Patreon. To find out more or to add your support for as little as $1 a month, visit patreon.com/Manawaker. Welcome to Manawaker Studios Flash Fiction Podcast. I'm CB DeGeest. This week, Visitor at the Door by William DeGeest. Adam sat at the kitchen table, his elbow firmly planted on its surface, hand of the same arm holding up his head. A sigh escaped his mouth as he slowly blinked. I'm so bored. Nothing ever happens around here, the 12-year-old said to the empty room. Minutes ticked away. 3 loud knocks came from the door. I'll get it, Adam yelled. He opened the door. His eyes widened. He took 4 steps backward. A tall figure stood before him, cloaked in gray. It stepped into the doorway. I am here for you, young man, a deep voice said from under the silver-trimmed hood. A paralysis filled the boy, one of both body and mind. The man removed his hood to reveal a gaunt face, deep wrinkles and closely cropped white hair and beard. Deep-set eyes stared at the frozen boy's face. You are needed, child. A great evil comes, and you hold the key to stopping its march across the 5 worlds. You are the one foretold. You are the boy of destiny. Adam sucked in a quick breath. Somewhere in the back of his mind, he always knew he was special. He knew he was meant for great things. And now, here in the entryway of his suburban home, his world was about to change forever. Make haste, young Dennis. The journey will be long and taxing, said the robed man. Adam blinked. My name is Adam. Adam? Yeah. Is this 504 Salamander Drive? The old man said, crinkling his brow. Adam answered, Yep. The man reached into his left sleeve and pulled out a small piece of paper. He looked at it, moving it closer and farther away from his eyes to find the best focal point. 2 steps were taken back, and he looked at the number above the door, then the paper, then back at the door. He squinted. He stepped back inside and showed the paper to the boy. Does that look like a 4 or a 9 to you? He asked. Adam looked. I think it's a 9. Crap, said the man. Well, okay, He turned and walked outside, scanning the houses across the street. Ah! Adam watched as the man walked across the street and a few houses down to number 509. The man paused for a moment, covered his head with the hood of his robe, and knocked 3 times. The door opened, and a boy Adam's age stood in front of the man. Adam could hear the man say, Dennis Rothschild, right? The conversation continued until an ornate silver chariot appeared on the street. 1 giant mountain goat yoked to the front. The man and Adam's neighbor climbed in and shot into the sky. Looking up toward the darkness, Adam blinked several times. Behind him, he heard his mother yelling to shut the door. He was letting all the heat out. This has been Visitor at the Door, written by William DeGeest. For more information about Manawaker Studios' other projects, including books and games, visit manawaker.com, which is also where you should go to learn more about the authors featured on this podcast or to get details about submitting a story. The Flash Fiction Podcast theme song is by Kevin MacLeod. Manawaker Studios' director of DICE is Ben Baston. I'm CB DeGeest. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at CBDROEGE. Thanks for listening.